Hi Taurus, this is Joanna from Tarot with Joanna, here to do another reading. Hello, hello, hello. So Taurus, in today's reading, I'm going to give you one of the Denise Lynn Oracle cards, and I'm also going to give you a new Oracle card from the Josephine Haw, or Josephine Waugh. I'm sorry, Waugh. It's called Whispers of Love. Beautiful tarot, beautiful Oracle card. I also wanted to let you guys know that I have a Facebook group on Facebook, and it is called Tarot with Joanna. I do lives every Wednesday with another friend of mine. She is also a tarot reader, and more. So if you would like to join us, just look for me. You'll see the banner. It'll be really nice. All right, so don't forget to invite anybody or just come in. You get to ask a question also, and I will tell you what it is. All right, so Taurus, let's see what's going on in your reading. Take what resonates with you and leave the rest. This is for Taurus, 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 Taurus. One more card. Oh, I'm sorry. That's that one card, sorry. I'm used to doing two. Here we go. One from here. Thank you, Spirit. Okay. Okay. So you have Voyage of the Heart. Love flows through you and to you. Yes, definitely. So you have a lot of love to give, you guys. Don't think that you won't find anybody. I feel like you're looking for somebody. For some of you guys, I feel like you have a very open heart, which is very nice. I like that. It says, love is all around you. There is love everywhere all the time. Simply acknowledge this as truth. Aww, that's beautiful. Look at those cards. Aren't they beautiful? Yes, definitely. People love you. You give love. It's beautiful. Love it. Let me see here. Okay. And this one is there. Let me put this one here. Okay. So let's see what's going on in your reading. Taurus. Let's see what's going on, Taurus. Take what resonates with you and leave the rest. This is for Taurus, 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 Taurus. One for the current. One for the situation. One for the past or now. You did come into your own reading, which is the Hierophant. You have one for the what's hidden. One for the hopes and fears. One for what you need to do now, when you need to work on. And then the outcome. Nice. That's nice. Wow. Okay. And then you have the Four of Wands, because you're definitely moving forward. Very nice. Oh my goodness. Very nice. You're moving towards happiness, so that's beautiful. All right. So, Taurus, you start off with the with the Ten of Pentacles. The Ten of Pentacles is saying that you want that material success. I do believe you have it. You're going to have it. We'll see what the other cards say. You have the Queen of Wands here for the situation. Doesn't matter what anybody thinks. Really find your strength and overcome anything that you're going through. I feel like don't let anybody steal the happiness from you. The light from you also. Wow. Stop caring so much about what people think and say. Okay. Stop caring so much about that. You did come into your reading. You have the Hierophant here for the past or now. I do believe that you are searching for answers. I feel like you're looking at religion values or traditional values. I feel like you're also like looking for answers. You have the Cosmic Coven here for the what's hidden. They're asking you to really use your intuition, pay attention to it. You have the Five of Swords here for the hopes and fears. The Five of Swords is talking about having still anger, a lot of anger, a lot of frustration, a lot of anxiety. Anger, like arguing, is here. Maybe you've been arguing, or there's arguing around you of a lot of nonsense. You do have the Knight of Swords here. The Knight of Swords is talking about moving forward, not rushing into anything, you know, just really not to, you're moving, definitely moving forward, but try not to rush into any decisions or anything like that, okay? Because it's, they don't want you to rush into things. You do have the Wheel of Fortune for the what you need to work on, and there is a new cycle coming in. This is a closing of a cycle. I also feel like there's going to be a lot of new experiences for you to try new experiences, also like try to do something different. And then you have the Six of Wands here for the outcome, which is a beautiful card because this is telling me that you're going to have, success, victory, and success here. Okay, that everything will work out that you want. This is very nice. I love that. All right, so definitely moving forward with the Four of Wands here. I do feel like you're moving forward. I feel like there could be some kind of celebration, and also a proposal or some kind of marriage also here. And I do believe that you're moving towards happiness, so nice. All right, so Taurus, take what resonates with you and leave the rest. This is going to be for Taurus. Taurus, Taurus, Taurus. Why is the Ten of Pentacles here? One more card. Oh, okay. Wow. Wow. Okay. So I do feel like with the Ten of Pentacles, I feel like you're reaching that material success. You want that, and it's very nice. You want that. You want enough for everything. I feel like you're definitely moving forward. I feel like you're trying to take control of everything, like back. You're taking back your power and controlling everything that you need to. I also feel like you could be moving. Also, for some of you guys, I feel like there's traveling here for some of you also, but definitely moving forward. You have been thinking about the past, you're reminiscing about it. Anybody that has past or just your childhood memories, you've been thinking a lot about that. I also feel like there could be somebody coming back into your life. It is free will, so it's up to you to take it or not. Okay, so, wow. Yeah, definitely moving forward from the past is what I'm getting also. You have the Queen of Wands here. Why is the Queen of Wands here? One more card. Wow. Wow. This is nice. Good, good. So definitely, I'm going to tell you right now, you are definitely on this new path, you guys. You have the Ace of Cups and the Ace of Wands. Look at that. Your cup is overflowing. You're out with the old, in with the new. There's a lot of growth here. They're asking you to really just like stop caring about what anybody thinks. Just do your own thing. Be your authentic self, okay, Taurus? You are unique. You do what you want to do, what you need to do, okay? Don't let anybody dim that light, okay? Also, either. Remember, find your strength and your courage to do these things. You're going to be very inspired. There is this new cycle coming in because you do have the Wheel of Fortune here, that things are, coming, the old cycle is leaving, and you can just tell in the whole reading it is. Um, but have compassion and forgiveness for everything that you've been through, okay? All those hard times that you have, really, really have compassion and forgiveness. I feel like you got to be more creative, like use your creativity, maybe start a new project, maybe start something fresh and new. I do feel like there is a lot of growth here also. So this is definitely very beautiful. Love it. Um, you have the Hierophant here, which is your card. So something in this reading is for you. Um, you with the Hierophant, I do believe that you are looking for answers, and you are looking at traditional values and morals, and looking for some kind of answer. And I do believe that you're finding it. I do feel like you will find it. If you haven't, you will. Okay, and you're very divinely guided, and I do feel like that's now. Okay, um, you have the Cosmic Coven. They're asking you to use your intuition. Well, why is the Cosmic Coven here? And what's hidden? Wow, look at that. That's beautiful. So you do have the Six of Pentacles and then the Four of Wands. So you are leaving a lot behind. You're trying to trust your intuition. You're letting people help you, which is very nice. You have the Four of Wands here. You're definitely moving forward because you had it at the end of the tarot card, which is right here, which is very nice. Definitely moving forward towards that happiness. I feel like there could be marriage or some kind of proposal, even some kind of attraction here. But I also feel like there is definitely happiness moving towards forward. I also feel like there is abundance. You could be giving very generous. You're moving away from all that overly giving. You know how you were giving your time so much, or you kept giving and giving and giving, but I feel like you're moving forward from that. And I also feel like there is abundance here, and you're going to be very generous. You're going to pay it forward, so it's nice. Love it. You have the Five of Swords here for the hopes and fears. One more card. Wow, that's nice. Okay, so you've been angry. In the past you have had this anger within you. Frustration, this anxiety. But you're definitely moving forward from it. I do feel with the Nine of Pentacles here, I do feel like you've been working on yourself. You're very independent. You're starting to trust yourself in the decisions that you're making, and you are definitely trying to live in the moment. Like, you don't. It doesn't bother you anymore what people think or say. It's like you're moved on from that, and it's very good. You're leaving this frustration and this anger around you. You're leaving that, and you're moving forward. They're asking you to really take care of yourself, have that compassion and forgiveness. When the Empress shows up, there is definitely some kind of abundance here, but she also has a lot, to do. She finds her ways, but she also has a lot of compassion and forgiveness, and that's what you have to do. Okay, in all situations, no matter what they are, big or small, always have that compassion and forgiveness, because you need that. You have the Knight of Swords here for the what you need to do now, and why is the one more card? The Lover's card. Wow, that's nice. Okay, and the Three of Cups. Okay, so try not to rush into anything. I feel like somebody could have come into your life. Oh, sorry. I feel like somebody could have come into your life also. I feel like you're making a decision. Really try to communicate better, but try not to rush things on something. Okay, I feel like you need to really look at things. Take your time with things. You are definitely moving forward. I feel like there could be somebody coming into your life also. If you don't have anybody, I feel like there is somebody, you know, coming in. But communicate better in everything that you're doing. Okay, try to express yourself more clearly. Also, too, I feel like you need to just trust the process and everything that's coming in, because it's something coming in for you. There's a new person coming in for you also. And then you have the Three of Cups here. I feel like you have a lot of support from your friends, your family. I feel like there's togetherness here. I also feel like there's celebration, which is very nice. And I feel like there's like group togetherness here. So it's very, very nice. I like that a lot. Um, then you have the Wheel of Fortune here, Taurus. And why is the Wheel of Fortune here for? What you need to work on? Wow. Okay. So you do have the Wheel of Fortune. Really try to, there's cycles that are closing, because you have new cycles coming in, right? So you have fresh starts coming in, but there are things that are going to change still. Try to do new experiences, like think out of the box, like try to be, go do something different instead of doing the same routine over and over, is what they're saying. They're asking you not to rush into anything. Really take your time, because right now you're very exhausted. You've been working and working and working, doing things, but you're not resting as you should be. And they're really asking you to take your time and rest. Okay, out of anything, really take your time and rest. Don't try not to rush ahead in things. Really take your time when you're making decisions, especially because you have that Knight of Swords here twice. Okay, so don't just say, okay, yeah, I just want it this way. Don't do that. Okay. And then you have the Four of Swords, and the Four of Swords is saying that you are tired. You're extremely tired. You haven't rested. You've been going through a lot, and it's time for you to rest. Okay, work on that. It's something that you need to work, because we need to take care of ourselves, because everything's moving fast now. It's rushing. It's going forward. So we need to start resting and taking care of ourselves. Wow. And then you do have the Six of Wands. And why is the Six of Wands here on the card? Wow. Wow. So you are definitely going good. You do have a lot of success here, and you're a Taurus. You like the good things in life, and that's very nice, and it shows, definitely. So there is a lot of success and victory here, so it's good. But there's also an ending here. Something is coming to an end, but it's starting all over again. Remember, when you get the 10 of Swords, something has come to an end, but it could be anything, like a relationship. It could be, that you're moving on from a job, or you're moving to a new place. It's not. Don't take it as like, oh my God, I'm so scared. Don't do that. It's just you're going on to the next phase. Better times are here. New things are going to come in for you. Leave this frustration, leave this anger, you guys. You need to leave that. I feel like you still hold on to that, even though you're trying your best to really leave it behind. Really, really start letting this go, okay? Because there's a lot of anger here still, like a lot of frustration, a lot of anxiety, and that's why you need this rest right now, okay? And that's why they're telling you it's time to rest. Wow, very nice. All right, so Taurus, I hope you enjoyed this reading. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and I will see you next time. God bless.